Hey everyone, this is Prachi, and today we will talk about all the books that I read in May. Before we start, I would like to say that I so wanted to complete 1Q84, but I couldn't. Although I did complete the first book and I'm halfway through the second book, but I thought that I will talk about all three books together in one video. So hopefully that will come in the next video. I do have 3 books that I read apart from 1Q84. If you would like to know what I'm currently reading, make sure you follow me on Goodreads and we can share recommendations. The first book that I read was Something Deeply Hidden, Quantum Worlds and Emergence of Space-Time by Sean Carroll. This book describes the many worlds interpretation of quantum mechanics, according to which the Schrödinger equation is real and the wave function doesn't collapse. Instead, every possible outcome of the quantum measurement is realized in some world. What this means is that, for example, you're trying to find out the spin of an electron. Now, instead of using the wave function as a tool to assign the probability to either spin up or spin down, what happens is, right before the measurement, the world splits into two, wherein one world will have a spin up outcome and the other will have a spin down. And this is called branching of the universe. So this is essentially a rough idea of many worlds interpretation that is described in this book. If you are a physicist like me, or if you're interested in quantum mechanics, it's definitely worth a read. There's a pretty cool app for iOS called the Universe Splitter, where you can actually split the universe by activating the app, which will make a quantum measurement for you in Geneva and split the universe and tell you what you should do in this universe and what the other you will be doing in the other universe. The second book that I read was by Leslie Thomas. It's called This Time Next Week. This book is really beautiful. This is an autobiography of Leslie Thomas from the time that he went to an orphanage when his mother was diagnosed with terminal cancer. She sent both the boys to an orphanage. This book describes the journey of a young boy before he turned into a teenager through his adult life, when every day was an adventure for him, when every day he had to learn to grow, learn to do things, and accept the fact that his family is no longer there. His mother is dead. His father left them when they were young, and then he died too eventually. This book will not just make you feel sympathetic and empathetic towards the writer. It will make you feel so many things in so little time. Like I said, it's a short story. So even in the short story, you will be able to have so many emotions. So I would like to give this book a 3 on 5. And I just remembered that I forgot to rate Something Deeply Hidden. So I would rate Something Deeply Hidden a 4 on 5. The third book I read was, again, a short story by Rainbow Rowell. It's called Kindred Spirits. This book was really unusual, I should say. So the story revolves around a girl who has been a Star Wars fan ever since she was a kid because her father was a Star Wars fan. And her father used to tell her stories about how they used to camp outside the theater when the new movie used to release, and how in the line they made friends for life. Now she's an adult. Even though her father left her and her mother, she's still fond of Star Wars. So the new movie is releasing and she can't wait to get in the line. She gets in the line a couple of days earlier, and when she gets there, she's surprised because it's not like what her father explained. It's not a party happening. There are just 3 people there, including her. So at first she feels a little disappointed, but now she's there. So she stays in the line for a couple of days, every day finding something new, recalling what her father used to tell her and comparing it with her experience. So that is how the story revolves. That is how she experiences great things that she's never experienced in her life, even though the experiences are slightly different than what her father painted for her, but she's at the end still happy. If you're looking for a quick read, something to cheer you up, you should definitely give this a try. And so I would give it a 3 on 5. So these were the 3 books that I read apart from Murakami, When You Wait for Book 1 and When You Wait for Book 2 half. So I hope you liked it. If you have any recommendations or if you have read the books that I've mentioned in this video, please let me know. I would love to hear about them and talk about them. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye!